What do you get when you mix 2,000 years of ancient hunting instincts, a fox-like face, the heart of a samurai, and a flair for going viral on the internet? You get the Shiba Inu, Japan's most iconic and independent dog breed. But don't let their small size or adorable expressions fool you. The Shiba Inu is no lapdog. This breed has hunted wild game, survived near extinction, weathered wars, and even helped shape Japan's cultural identity. And today, it's gone from mountain hunter to global meme star. So how did a primitive Japanese breed become the face of one of the world's biggest online phenomena? Sit back and relax as we take a deep dive into the history of the Shiba Inu. From ancient roots to global stardom, let's begin. To truly understand the Shiba Inu, we have to go back, way back before Japan was even called Japan. Dogs first arrived on the islands with early migrants from the Asian mainland. Possibly as far back as 7000 BCE, these dogs interbred with native species, creating the early foundation for Japan's indigenous breeds, dogs that were strong, alert, and built for the rugged Japanese terrain. Over time, as tribes settled and cultures evolved, these dogs took on specific roles. One breed, small and fox-like, stood out for its ability to chase small game, navigate rocky slopes, and remain alert in thick forests. This dog would eventually become known as the Shiba Inu. The term Shiba may refer to brushwood, the type of terrain they hunted in, or to their reddish coat, resembling autumn foliage. Inu simply means dog in Japanese. These dogs weren't companions in the modern sense, they were survival tools, hunting birds, rabbits, and occasionally wild boar. And yet, even in those early times, people noticed something different about the Shiba. It wasn't just a hunter. It had spirit, presence, and that unmistakable glint of independence in its eye. As centuries passed and Japan's landscape shaped its people, it also shaped its dogs. Because the country was largely isolated and mountainous, distinct regional varieties of the Shiba Inu developed. Three major bloodlines came to define the breed. Shinshu Shiba, from the Nagano region, known for its dense double coat and compact size. Seinen Shiba, from western Japan, these were larger with darker coats and wolf-like features. Minnow Shiba, from Gifu Prefecture, famous for its straight, clean ears and well-proportioned body. Each type evolved to suit its environment, but all shared the same core: boldness, agility, and fierce loyalty. These Shibas were working dogs, yes, but they also began appearing in folk stories and rural legends, often praised for their bravery and wit. Over time, they became more than just tools. They became cultural symbols. During Japan's feudal era, the Shiba Inu remained largely a rural dog, living with farmers and hunters. But even the samurai class began to admire these bold little canines. Some accounts suggest that samurai used Shiba Inus as messenger dogs for light hunting. Their loyalty, silence when stalking prey, and keen senses made them ideal partners. Still, the breed was considered common, not as prestigious as larger Japanese dogs like the Akita, yet those who owned Shibas respected their quiet strength, watchful nature, and ability to survive even in the harshest mountain winters. By this time, the Shiba was fully entrenched as part of Japan's rural life. But things were about to change drastically. In the late 1800s, Japan began a period of rapid modernization known as the Meiji Restoration. With it came industrialization, Western education, and, you guessed it, Western dog breeds. European dogs like setters, pointers, and spaniels were imported for sport hunting. As a result, many native breeds, including the Shiba, began to interbreed, diluting centuries of selective traits. By the early 20th century, pure Shiba Inus were becoming rare. Then came the unthinkable World War II. Bombings across Japan destroyed homes, farms, and kennels. The remaining Shiba Inu population was decimated by food shortages and disease, particularly distemper. By 1945, the breed had nearly vanished. A few survivors clung to life in rural areas. Desperate to save Japan's native dog, a small group of breeders gathered to rebuild the Shiba Inu, using what little was left of the Shinshu, Senan, and Minnow bloodlines. In 1936, before the war, the Shiba Inu had been declared a natural monument of Japan under the Cultural Properties Act, an early sign that people saw the breed as a symbol of national heritage. That designation would prove crucial in rallying conservation efforts. Through careful post-war breeding programs, the Shiba was reborn, with the Shinshu type being the most influential in the modern standard. By the 1950s, Japan was rebuilding itself, and so was the Shiba Inu. Kennel clubs began documenting the breed. Standards were developed to unify the remaining lines. Characteristics like a curled tail, upright ears, short coat, and spirited expression became essential traits. The official breed standard focused on preserving the Shiba's independence, agility, and primitive instincts. This wasn't a designer dog, it was a survivor. In 1954, the first Shiba Inu was brought to the United States by a military family stationed in Japan. Over the next few decades, interest in the breed grew slowly, mostly within Japanese American communities. Then in 1992, the American Kennel Club officially recognized the Shiba Inu as a breed. That recognition opened the door for greater international exposure. But no one could have predicted what would happen next. In the early 2010s, the internet was in full swing. Social media platforms like Reddit, Tumblr, and Twitter were breeding grounds for memes. Enter Kabosu. Kabosu, a rescued Shiba Inu from Japan, became the face of the now infamous Doge meme. With her suspicious yet adorable side-eye and captions in broken English like "such wow" and "much noble," Kabosu stole the hearts of millions. What started as a quirky meme evolved into a cultural movement. The Doge format was everywhere on t-shirts, coffee mugs, and even Super Bowl commercials. Then came Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency inspired by the meme. Launched as a joke, it eventually exploded in popularity, becoming a billion-dollar asset, all with Kabosu's face as its logo. The Shiba Inu had officially gone from ancient mountain dog to digital legend. Today, the Shiba Inu is one of Japan's most popular dog breeds, and it's gaining traction globally. Their fox-like face, compact size, and clean habits make them ideal for urban living. But their independent mindset, stubborn streak, and notorious Shiba scream mean they're not for the faint of heart. Training a Shiba requires patience, consistency, and mutual respect. They're not dogs that aim to please, they aim to be understood. Despite their challenges, Shibas are loyal to those they bond with. They're affectionate on their own terms and incredibly intelligent. Many Shiba owners say their dog feels more like a roommate than a pet, one with opinions, routines, and personal boundaries. They've become status symbols in some circles, internet icons in others, but at their core, they remain true to their history: hunters, survivors, companions. From Japan's misty mountain trails to the fast-paced world of digital culture, the Shiba Inu's journey is unlike any other. This little dog has survived wars, honored traditions, become a cultural monument, and even reshaped the internet, all while keeping that sly grin and rebellious spark in its eye. Whether you're drawn to the Shiba for its rich heritage, its unique personality, or its internet fame, one thing is certain: the Shiba Inu is more than just a meme, it's a living legacy. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Shiba Inu. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more deep dives into dog breeds, and let us know in the comments, what do you love most about the Shiba? Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never underestimate the little dog with the big legacy.